Chapter 974. It's time to suck dick and kill dragons, and I don't see no dragons.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Once again, live from RadCon for Paradise. Also, live from the stormy shores of Wano, where we have canonically parked our ship to get a bird's eye front row seat to what's about to go down with our boys, the Straw Hats.
Yes, it is not quite paradise right now.
Yep.
It is very stormy, very cold. It sucks. It sucks for the characters as well because it is stormy weather right now in the chapter. But let's start with the beginning of this chapter, chapter 974, Onward to Onigashima.
Indeed.
The cover page, the guy saves the guy.
He saves, I bet he thinks it's Chiffon. I bet it's going to be Lola. What a twist. Who cares?
Yeah.
Good luck. All right, on to the chapter.
Right. So, last time we learned that Denjiro is the guy Kanjuro?
No, that's not it. Komuro, no.
Whatever.
The Yakuza man.
Yakuza man. He's real. And we're just sort of getting a bit of dialogue between him and Kumurasaki, who is Hiyori. They're explaining here how she got cut and sliced and blood went everywhere and still survived. It was because she wears blood bags under her kimono. Just in case this happens, he has this plan to kill her so that they can get rid of the body.
Are those your blood bags, or are you just happy to see me? I know I'm always carrying my blood bags.
I guess this proves that nobody actually got close to her, because if they would have found the blood bags.
I mean,
maybe she managed to keep people at arm's length the entire time.
As far as we can tell, all women are queens. This seems to be canon so far. Okay, cool. Yep. Not a slut. Hopefully, God, please, not my waifu. Anyone else?
So I think this is the background of the page. Deep flashback is usually black. Yep. This is light gray, so we're just a few months in the past from the present day.
That's right.
And this is when the moment where Orochi gained the information about all of the stuff happening, and he got clued into, the secret plans that were being made. He learns that everyone, Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Kiku, and Momonosuke came from the past into the future, and his worst fears are realized, but he has the information. And
Correct.
He's talking to Kaido.
Yep. And Kaido says something interesting. He just says, he's doubtful, he's convinced, but he says, I've got questions for the Kozuki survivors. Now that's interesting. I wonder if that could be some sort of poneglyph lore. If this is some sort of King of the Pirates narrative thing that he's shooting for.
Yeah, I mean, if the Kozuki are all dead, and in this, they're presumed to be gone, before we knew Momonosuke was alive and all that.
Right.
Kaido probably would want to, maybe he doesn't have the ability to read the poneglyphs. I don't know whether Big Mom has that either, or Shanks even.
Yep.
I don't know who has the ability to read. Nika Robin seems to be the only person living currently.
As far as we know, yeah.
As far as we know. So if he can get information on how to read that, I'm sure that's what he's going for.
That's how you win One Piece, and Kaido does seem to want to win One Piece, so yeah.
So, I don't know why Orochi starts talking about the trustworthiness of the source. I guess he just wants to exposit this.
They go into detail later as to why Orochi is so certain of this information he has, because this idea of time travel is fairly unbelievable, but Orochi seems real convinced,
So he's saying basically that this person who is secretly in their troop.
There's a traitor!
There's a traitor. So we've been thinking, they've been wondering, is there a traitor this whole time?
Yep.
Certain things have happened that have caused them to be, caught off guard and lose at pivotal moments. And we're learning a little bit about what this was. It's a guy. What's the surname?
Kurozumi.
So it's a Kurozumi member who was similarly attacked like Orochi for being part of that same family.
Specifically for being part of the family, yeah.
And he's saying, you're a descendant of the main Kurozumi family, so that's Orochi, I think.
Yeah, as far as we know.
And then this guy is like a cousin or something.
And they were a kabuki theater performer, is what the family comes from.
So they're being, they're in a theater, this person, in shadow, of course. And Orochi approaches him, he gives him a devil fruit. He
Yep.
says, work for me, we will defeat the bad guys and we will be cool again. And this guy, all he wants to do is to perform. Because when he's himself, when he shows his family name, he gets beaten up
Yep.
and he just wants to pretend to be someone else, I guess, is the idea.
That seems to be the implication. And I like how he's depicted as like a weird blob of ink. The form is totally obscured. Obviously, he doesn't literally look like that. Like, he was a dude back
Yeah.
then. But the fact that he's shown as like this indistinct blob, I assume is like a metaphor for him like searching for identity or form. And the only joy he gets is when he has a part to play. It gives him a shape
Yeah.
to conform to.
So having this this tusk, I guess,
Yeah.
to infiltrate the I forgot Odin's name. Odin
Kozuki clan, yeah.
To infiltrate Odin in the Kozuki clan and be like giving Orochi information. Was his like I finally have a purpose in life. I
That's
have
right.
a part to play, and he plays it to the utmost, way more than Orochi ever expected him to.
Yeah, yeah.
To the point where he would literally be the part so much that it was indistinguishable from literally being like an ally.
Indeed.
Like he would have died for Odin in that boiling water,
We
the
know
boiling
that
oil.
Right, he was willing to straight up die in playing this role, and he was with them from like childhood basically until adulthood. It's an OG shit.
Yeah, so I didn't expect Kanjuro, well, we'll get to the fact that it's Kanjuro later.
Yeah.
But of all the people, I guess Kanjuro is the least interesting that would be okay to be like someone else.
I suppose, like, when it speaks to like a family of performers, it could have been like Kiku, who was also from a family of performers or something.
Yeah,
So
but Kiku's based, so you know.
Kiku's based, yeah, true.
So yeah, basically, Orochi's saying, you know, he is so faithful to the act. He was so committed to the bit.
Yeah.
And then we
cut to the future now. We're back in our.
we cut back to the future.
Yeah.
I have a brief like recap of like. By the way, did you remember what was Wano was happening?
We get another recap. Yep. They run through all the details.
And then we're back on the shorelines of Onigashima.
They're here. They're just like right over there,
They're right
out of
over
sight.
there.
It's
they're
fucked up.
They're out of frame, just
Yep.
there. But you know, the storm's brewing.
Mm-hmm.
All of their 4,000 or so people that have come to fight in the rebellion
Yeah.
did not show up on the time.
I like to call them the 420 times 10.
Yes.
It's like 10 weed
4,200
blunts.
people.
Yeah.
They didn't show up. The 9 red scabbards, or what you know,
Yeah.
what's left of them, 8, 7, I don't remember. A certain amount of the red scabbards are there, and
Yeah.
they can't do anything except go on a tiny little dinghy to fight by themselves. And then once again,
I respect the optimism, by the way, of Kinemon saying like, okay, we don't have our troops, then we'll just do a sneak attack. We'll just go for an assassination attempt and see if that works out.
Yeah.
They cannot wait any longer. At least they're realistic about like what the plan should be.
yeah,
So that's cool. Kinemon's a real leader. He's a real alpha dude.
Yeah.
Every chapter that passes, I like Kinemon more.
he's got the Odin in him.
He really does. He really does.
So yeah, the soldiers aren't present, they're going, and then they have to be confronted with this thing. Once again, a plan that they have all been privy to
Yep.
has gone wrong.
Right.
Was there a traitor in our midst back then? Is there a traitor in our midst back now? Kinemon, at this point, is just like, I don't know how to solve this.
Right.
Nobody will come forward about it. What are we gonna do? There's nothing to do. We
Yep.
just have to try our best, and if I get stabbed in the back, well, at least it wasn't me.
It's just time to YOLO. That's all there is. Yeah. But then we have, you know what, Kanjuro? Let's in fact settle this right now. It's me, Kanjuro. I am the traitor. Kurozumi, Kanjuro. I did it all. I've been leaking information for decades about everything going on. I never actively had ill will against any of you. This is just my job, and I tell them information. And, you know, as I usually do, I'm scanning over to see if there's any plot holes, or does this make sense? Does this all fit in, or is he doing a shitty thing?
I mean, there's no
It's
plot
good.
holes.
It's good, yeah.
It's pretty good. I don't know why he decided right now to reveal it.
He
in the
says
boat.
why, because he says a little bit later, like, I was prepared to go down on this boat even right now with you guys, but Orochi specifically told me your job is done. Like, we have smashed the rebellion. Your job is over. He just
Okay.
like gave him like you know you can retire now. So he felt like just confessing. Maybe because this, I mean, he really goes on how, like, I had, like, no will to live. The only thing that gives me purpose is playing a role in this way.
It's so strange because, like, I mean, he was, like, for all intents and purposes, the friend and ally and one of the Red Scabbards and a good boy, to secretly harbor, like, it's not like it's malevolent. It's just a strange thing. It's not like Nico Robin, or like anyone who keeps secrets from other people for the greater good, or like betrays people. Like, he legitimately likes being with them. As far as I can understand, he does.
Yeah, seems like it.
But the idea that it was all an act is kind of, how could a person do that for so long and not fall in love with everyone that they're with?
That's he's just such a broken guy, I guess. That's really the only explanation.
Like, it's very interesting, and I don't know what, like, I wonder if he'll get more something or other.
I think we will get more Kanjuro. Maybe there'll be like a Kinemon Kanjuro final battle, like during Wano or something, or during the final battle in Onigashima. And I'm really glad that they lean so hard into the, like, Kanjuro is fucked up, dude. He is a broken man. If they didn't go so hard and they just reveal, like, lol, I'd been tricking these guys for 20 years, someone like me would have been like, well, this is retarded. Like, no one would do that.
The idea that if he, like, came out and said, I never liked you, like, how? Yeah. How could you have never liked them?
Would make sense.
You lived with them for decades. I don't understand. They treated you well.
Yeah, but Oda knew that he had to explain why this happened. So I appreciate that he did that. And I feel pretty satisfied by this reveal. And thinking about all the fucked up things that happened, that, like, Kanjuro's the one who leaked, without a doubt, that, like, they were back, that the time travel thing was real. Yep. Like, if he hadn't done that, everything would have gone better. If he hadn't leaked about, like, this particular rebellion, everything would have gone better. So many things that Kanjuro specifically fucked up. Shit's fucked.
Shit's fucked. And so he jumps off the boat. Kinemon slices him in two, which is, not knowing that, like, this isn't literally Kanjuro, is kind of brutal. So, like, to a friend, it's like, it was me. Instantly, just completely
There's a little bit of a conversation about the ramifications of how fucked up this is, but yes, he does just chop his fucking head off.
Yeah. Very brutal, but it's fine because he's actually a painting. He's one of Kanjuro's paintings that Kanjuro makes with his devil fruit power. And it is revealed that he has always been actually really good at art. Yep. So, you know, that's pretty cool.
That, you remember, it makes me think about the, like, Kanjuro's best point in the entire story was when he drew Ryunosuke, that dragon that climbed Zou, that everybody loved so much.
What if he redraws him and he's a fucking giant villain?
No!
Nico Robin will have to slay that dragon.
That would be the most fucked up thing you could do. And that is, like, the most... Everybody loves that moment with Kanjuro, so that would be super fucked up. I hope to see something like that.
Nico Robin Kanjuro fight with the dragon, and her having to wrestle with killing the dragon she liked.
The fact that Kanjuro, he has the power to, like, make constructs that come to life. He could be a one-man army if he just uses that shit. And it's funny to see how, like, just this little element about how he pretended for so many years to be shitty at art, but was actually good the whole time for, I guess, a moment like this, or he could make, like, a body double or something. I don't know, maybe we'll see more. Like, this is one of those powers in One Piece you see that, like, could be shit or could be amazing depending on how it's used. So yeah, we'll see how that gets used. But and so he's back on the dock. He wasn't with them on the boat at all. Yeah. And he has Momonosuke. Yeah. That's not good. And by the way, one small point of note, it was shown in the past that Kanjuro's constructs, like, can't handle water, but this well-drawn Kanjuro was able to handle water with no problem. I don't know if that's maybe like
handle water how?
Well, it would get melted because they were made of ink. I remember that being a thing with his power. Well, they're in the rain. They're in the rain right now in a big storm. You know what I'm saying? So either that was, like, another thing he was, like, another weakness he pretended to have, or maybe it's like a little bit of a retcon, like Oda needs it to not melt in the rain right now because that wouldn't work with, like, the ink clone. Either way, whatever. It's a cool reveal. There was a traitor the whole time, pretty fucked up. Let's see what happens. Oh, and on the horizon.
So yeah, and now also Kaido's men with their giant pirate ships have been, they know that there's stuff happening. They go to beat the shit out of the 9 red scabbards.
It's really fucked up to see. Like the Beast Pirates are just a bunch of bros who don't really give a shit about any of this, and they're just like laughing at the fact that there's a traitor among the Kozuki guys. But for the Kozuki, this is like the most emotional, devastating blow they've had like since Odin died. Like, you know, for them a few years ago or whatever. Really fucked up. Just a really fucked up, gross scene. And the fact that they're all just weeping openly is just really, really fucking sad.
God, it's so fucking cold.
It's cold and windy, but we gotta get through it just like our boys.
All right, we gotta persevere. Kanjuro's body double gets destroyed, and then the Kaido's pirate ships get exploded. Not exploded, but a hit with a cannonball.
Where'd that come from, Gib?
Where'd that come from? It came from the One Piece guys.
No!
The Straw Hat Pirates.
This
the main
guy?
guys.
I love that guy.
They had their ship hidden away. They were gonna come anyway, so we expected them to arrive. And here they are. And it's, we don't really see them. We get a bit of a glimpse of like Luffy has a different coat now.
Yep, that's true.
So we'll see that next time.
He's looking fab. He's looking fab. Like now, he has shed his shitty ninja, like samurai garb. He's put back on his pirate garb. It's time to be a fucking pirate.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the pirates versus ninjas. Like defined. Like this is the truth.
Or samurai, but yeah. Pirates are better. It's
Pirates
confirmed.
versus Japan. Which one is going to win?
Because, I mean, the fact they're having a water battle, they're like, fuck you, land lubbers. We're literally dabbing on you right now.
Literally,
pirate boys.
It is the same as the very first, like with the mountain bandits came down.
It is that. It
and
is
then Shanks, we're pirates, we're way more based than you.
And we've got 2 other friendly faces that appear.
Yes, from underneath the sea, the little dinghy gets picked up by Law's submarine.
The yellow submarine is back, baby.
Presumably his whole crew's on there. I don't know what happened to the rest of his crew.
Oh, by the way, and it's also said, the fact that we see him, it's explained by Kanjuro that we had thought that maybe Law's crew was traitors before. None of them are traitors. It was all Kanjuro the whole time, and everyone else is a good boy. All bad things were
Always
Kanjuro.
Kanjuro.
Yep.
So Law is cool. He's here. He says,
here.
"Fuck you." And then, surprise! I didn't expect this. Captain Eustace Kidd.
He's back, baby.
With his own pirate ship. I don't think I've seen it before.
It's got a big fucking skull on the front.
It's a fucking fish skull pirate ship. He's there. I don't know whether his crew is there.
We'll have to find out.
But he did go. The last time we saw him, he did go to find his crew.
That's right.
So now it's the 3 supernovas, the 3 coolest supernovas.
The 3 back from Shaboni Archipelago.
To team up to beat the shit out of Kaido.
Yeah.
This is going to be a bit epic, I think.
It's going to be quite based. Very little cringe is about to happen. Luffy looks sick as shit. We're there. We're finally past the fucking time skip. Odin is dead and buried.
Flashback, you mean?
The flashback. I want to see Momonosuke do sick dragon stuff. I want to see Orochi get fucked. I want to see Kaido get cut. I want to see my boys do big Gomu Gomu punches.
I want to see all of the prisoners on Onigashima get freed and rise up. Gamers.
Yes.
I want to see everything. I can't wait for everything.
I do want a little explanation as to exactly how Luffy got here with the ship, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll get there.
Well, I mean, the last time we saw him, he was like, all right, guys, see you, Kinemon. We're going to go to our ship, and we're going to meet you there.
I thought the ship was, like, found by the Beast Pirates, though. I don't know.
Oh, well, there's probably going to be a thing like, we came, and then we
beat them up, and we saved it. That's all you need. That's all you need. Okay, that's the end of the chapter, everybody. We gotta go. There's a big war about to happen out here between pirates.
We're gonna go join in and probably get sunk.
We're gonna go take pictures because we got a job working for Big News Morgan as reporters.
Yes.
That's canonically what we are in One Piece currently.
Oh yeah, we've been recruited.
It's great.
We tried to get recruited by Yonko, but we weren't cool enough.
We were not cool enough. But we forgive ourselves, and they forgave us, and we ran away.
Yep.
All right, that's it for this episode of the Podcast, everybody. Follow the Discord link down below. Donate to our Patreon. More episodes coming. More One Piece. More Oda. It's going to be good. See you soon. Let's get back to our ship.
Oh yeah, let's go back to our ship right now. We're going down the hill. We're walking to our ship. We're going right.
Oh God.
We're going to our ship right now.
To be a pirate.
Oh jeez. We're going to our ship.
Here
it is. There's our ship right over there. Oh, my hat fell off.